Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a fall edit video, and essentially this is just what I'm loving right now. You know, I live in South Florida. I don't really get seasons, but I did pop on this Columbia fleece that I thrifted and I'm sweating my ass off. So we'll see if I make it to the end of this video, but I am not doing this alone. I am doing a little bit of a collaboration with the lovely, the wonderful Dani Smith, or you may know her as Routine Beauty over on Instagram. She is a fellow green beauty lover, green beauty YouTuber slash Instagrammer, but she does also do fashion videos as well, which, you know, I have always loved to do. I love to thrift shop. Dani puts out content, y'all, much better than myself. So when you're not watching me once a month, which I'm not gonna say it, but I am trying to get better about that. Okay, thank you so much. Please check out her channel. She puts so much work into her videos. She reviews all of the latest and the greatest. I'm like, how does this girl even do it? I don't understand, but she's got a lovely personality. She is very, very knowledgeable from trying so many new products as well. So when you were done watching this video, I got a little sneaky peeky at Dani's list for her fall edit, and oh my god, there is some serious hard hitters on that one. So I'm gonna link Dani's video and Dani's channel down below. Tell her I sent you, tell her hello. But in the meantime, I'm gonna share mine with you, and I sort of broken it up into categories. So we are gonna start with skincare. I've got 3 items to share with you. 1 is an old favorite, but 2 are new, and the first of which is from Fit Glow. This is the Fit Glow Peony Exfoliating Cleansing Cream. Now, I've been a good girl. I haven't really bought any new cleansers because I have a backup of my Josh Rosebrook hydrating cleanser that I love, especially for the morning time. I had the Tata Harper regenerating cleanser. I am using my last couple pumps of that. So this came at the perfect time, and this is actually a new release. So this is a triple cleansing cream for a radiant and smooth complexion. This superpower cleanser uses natural fruit acids from sugar maple, orange, bilberry, and sugarcane to smooth skin surface and improve the look of lines, plus natural jojoba beads to gently exfoliate. You know, I have a more dry, congested skin type, so what's really hard for me is, like, I need a lot of moisture, but if I put too much moisture on, I get a lot of blackheads or texture and bumps on the skin. This has so very much been helping with that. I love using this at night because at night I like to use this, then do Ayuna, the facial, which you know I'm obsessed with, do a Tata Harper resurfacing little thing, and I like to use multiple, maybe less intense exfoliating products, and natural products are always great for that because they don't at all irritate the skin. What I love about this is as well, it's a cream base, so the exfoliation that you're getting from the jojoba beads is really quite mild. You know what I mean? You're not all scrubbing the skin off. If I want to do an exfoliating treatment, I would do that separate, but this is a great option. I use this every day, at least once a day. They say to use it 2 to 3 times a week, however, so if you have particularly sensitive skin, keep that in mind. But this is new on my radar from Fit Glow, and I've so very much been loving that. I think that's also great now that we're changing seasons. The skin's getting a little bit drier. It'll help keep those pesky dry spots at bay. Moving right along, let's go to the old favorite here, the Age It Nature Holy Oil Ageless Facial Serum. I don't need to say a whole lot. I have loved this. I've used up a little bottle, I've used up a large bottle, and here we are again. I do also have a backup of this. I will never be without this. I love a lot of facial oils and I go through my phases. This one I love continually. It sits wonderfully underneath makeup. Since it says a ageless face serum, it is more of a serum-y texture. It's not overly oily, though it's totally an oil and has all of those beautiful benefits. It's just kind of somewhere in the middle. It's magic in a bottle. Pricey, absolutely worth it. I vote yes. So Age It Nature, I've talked about that 1,000 times. If you know, you know. If you don't, now you do. A product that I've been using this for a while, you guys, and I have not mentioned this to you, and of course I got this recommendation from the amazing Kate the Great Beauty, and this is from Pharmacy. I use their honeymoon something or other, an exfoliating serum, and I love that stuff. And so I don't know why I haven't checked out more of the line sooner, but this is their Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. And May Lindstrom has not had the Honey Mud mask available in quite some time due to COVID. I think that has only increased how long I have been without it, but this has kind of taken its place, at least in the meantime. So let me first discuss the packaging, because the packaging on this blows me away. It's this really cute hexagon shape. It kind of looks like a honeycomb, very, very sweet. The top is wooden, very adorable. It comes with the spatula, look at this. The top is magnetic. That is so smart. I so very much appreciate that. I always lose that type of thing. So essentially what you do is you take the little spatula, scoop right in. It has a very honey, sticky texture to it, but it really smooths out across the skin relatively easily. And if you ever struggle with that, just wet your fingertips. But as you start to rub this into the skin, it starts to warm up. So I think that's so nice to do during the cooler months as well, even though I never have to experience that. It's just very comforting. It feels very cool. You're like, this stuff is working. I love it. So you pop it on, you leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, and you rinse her right off, and you have beautiful, supple, gorgeous skin. If you don't believe me, go look at Kate the Great's face and tell me that this doesn't work. That's all I have to say about that one. So that Pharmacy Honey Potion Mask, I love ya, I love ya, I love ya. Let's talk about 2 hair products now. My hair products don't really change up with the seasons, but I don't know if you guys can notice, what I've been doing is I've been trying to let my hair air dry, and I will just blow dry the front pieces, because the front pieces get a little too cray-cray for me, so I'll just take a little blow dryer, give them a little bit of shape, a little bit of body to frame the face. But this here is all air dried. Now, I'm not just blessed, I'm not just born this way. I can't put nothing in it and let it be free. I can't like go to the beach and be gorgeous. I need some hair products. So some hair products that I'm really enjoying. This one I've enjoyed forever. I just never had a chance to mention it on the channel. This is the Rawa Leave-In Treatment Light. Now this is phenomenal if you have a hair type similar to myself. Very, very dry hair, but also very, my hair's not very thin. I have a lot of it, but it's quite thin hair. So my hair cannot take, much like my skin, a lot of product. It will look greasy, it'll look weighed down, it won't curl the right way, it'll just look off. This is where this comes in. So there's Rawa oil in here. It smells like Palo Santo, like a lot of their other products. That is a pretty gnarly dent for me. I put this in my hair after every time I wash it. It does also have anti-frizz heat protectant in here, which I really appreciate because I was using this when I was still blow drying my hair. There's quinoa, which helps promote moisture retention as well, and lavender and eucalyptus aromatherapy, which is lovely. But anyways, I just apply a little bit to the ends, focusing on the ends of my hair, like from the mid shaft down. I will apply this product, and it just gives me enough nourishment where when my hair air dries, it doesn't look like a ratty mess, because that is exactly what will happen, and I need to pay attention to these things. So this is a great product from Rawa. I love it. And a product, this is a cruelty-free brand. They are formulated without sulfates in a lot of the big bad boys, but it's not a fully natural brand, just full disclosure. This is by Amika. I love this line. My hairdresser uses Amika, so I use it on my hair. You know, seldom. I get my hair cut like once every 4 months or so. But anyway, this is their Glass Action Hair Oil. I am so picky with hair oils, and this one's amazing. I use it on my wet hair, I use it on my dry hair, I use it on clean hair, I use it on dirty hair. It never is too rich where it sits on your hair and you're just like, oh my fucking God, I have to wash my hair now. It's not like that at all. It's amazing. It adds just enough moisture to the hair that's, again, not shiny and noticeable, but really helps with flyaways and any sort of frizz that you have as well, which is my #1 hair concern. So if you have tried every single hair oil and just can't find one that you love, highly suggest this one, provided you are okay with using it. I do not use this on my scalp, only on the shafts, mid shaft down on my hair as well. Sometimes maybe I'll take a little touch of whatever's left over and I'll do like a little bit of this if I'm really frizzy, but I do usually like to use a cream, or I'll just even straighten. Like I will take a straightener and I'll just like sizzle this part of my head. Anyone who has really frizzy hair, do you understand? Okay, hope that you do. So those are my 2 hair care picks. I never talk about hair care because I'm a total creature of habit, but I love those 2. And now let's quickly talk about 3 body care items, and then we'll get into everyone's favorite part, the makeup. Quick sidebar. I'm having such a thing with sparkling water right now, and I finally picked up this AHA brand, and this is the apple and ginger. I don't love it, but I do enjoy the carbonation, so. Alrighty. Body care favorites. Organic Bath Co. has launched about a month ago over on Integrity Botanicals, so I've got to play and use all of their products, and some standouts for me that I cannot keep my dirty paws off of are, first of all, their bar soap. I love Osmia bar soap. That is what I use predominantly. I have like a couple, I also really like the Red Flower body washes as well. I have a backup that I will be using, but I was using up like a Root one. I was using up like a couple little stragglers. They're using up an Osmia bar soap, and then I got this guy, and this is really cool because it's their Java Jolt scent. So it smells like coffee, which I love that year round, but especially right now, it's just like warm and cozy scent to me. But not only that, this has actual coffee in it, so it has a really, really great exfoliation that can be so manual because it is a bar soap. So you can just go and really go to town, and you know I absolutely do. I love to really just slough off all the dead skin. This is a great one for that. It smells amazing. You get a little lather going on as well. What is not to love? I was really happy to find that one, and I like that it is a bit more abrasive. But once I'm all scrubbed, I'm shaved, I'm ready to go, I like to use this item, and this is their organic body butter. And oh my god, these are amazing. They are predominantly a shea butter base, so they are quite rich. You will see that it's slightly harder in the pan. It's not whipped, it's not rock solid. I can, you know, get it out with my nails, but once you rub it into the skin, it just completely melts. Your skin will just drink it up. It is so hydrating and beautiful. If you have dry skin, much like myself, specifically on my legs after shaving, look no further. This is what you need to check out. And they do offer a smaller size of it as well if you were looking to try it. But this big boy's 20 bucks. This will last me forever. I think that's a really phenomenal deal and a really nice simple ingredients list, which I love. And then I had to mention this because this has been reintroduced into my life. I've used this off and on and off and on and off, I think for like 4 or 5 years now. It is one of my favorite bath time products ever. I'd never like showing bath products on camera as much as I love to use them because they just look so worn, if you will. And this is the Moroccan Rose Beldi soap. This is from Kahina Giving Beauty. I am in love with this. It is a soap, but it's very gelatinous. It has a really nice rich lather to it. And what this is the ultimate for is if you need to shave your legs. Oh my god, you guys. How many times do I need to say I have dry legs in one video? Listen to me. That trifecta right there, Christy Turlington who? You know what I mean? Like supermodel legs, I'm telling you. So anyway, I love this stuff. It smells amazing. True Rose scent is one of my favorite scents ever. I hate artificial rose. But again, if you want to use even just as body soap, it's lovely, it's luxurious, but get the little 2-for-1 offer. I will usually just like put some on my legs, whatever's left over. We'll do a little bit of this. It's wonderful, but it will give you a very close, smooth shave with as minimal irritation as humanly possible. And I love it for that. Now I'm gonna power through this next part because that took longer than expected. It's quite a few items, isn't it? And this is what happens when you go forever without making a video. But a new base product that I am wearing, that I am loving, and I will talk about more in depth at a later time, is the brand spanking new Cary Grant Essential SPF 28. So this is a new offering. It does require a good shake. There's not a ton of coverage to it, but what I've been loving, and I've been loving this like the entirety of the year, whether it be COVID, mask wearing, I think that's really intensified my desire for a very, very light base. this is no exception. I use the shade Light. There are 3 different shades in here. It is a physical sunscreen, so it's a 17% non-nano zinc oxide, which my skin really responds well to. Because of the tint, of course, does not leave a white cast on the skin. I'm wearing the shade Light, and when I put it on, it is initially a bit too fair for me. I will get a little bit more fair as the weather starts to cool down, so I think it'll be a better match. But then I just go in with some bronzer, and I'll talk about the bronzer here next that I've been loving. To just sort of add some warmth to the skin, and it's great for that. So it will provide a very minimal amount of coverage, but if you just have a bit of redness, it'll smooth all that out. And then I'll just go in with concealer, usually in the center of my face, chin, and between the brows, and I'm good to go. That's all I have on today with the Fit Glow Concealer, and I think it is phenomenal. And always wear SPF, even if it's not sunshiny out. There's still UVA rays that are at work. Now moving on to bronzer. Fit Glow came out with this Ready Set Glow Trio, and while I like all of the products in here, the real standout for me is the bronzer. You can see it this one area. I'm already hitting mild pan. I think I'm really just going to work on that one area a little too aggressively, so I need to calm down. But this bronzer, if you like warm tones, because it's really quite warm, but I love that on my skin. It's not orange, it just has a very warm tone to it. So if you have more olivey complexion, I find that that often looks very nice on our skin tone. You also get an under eye setting powder and a highlight in here. I do like all 3, but if you own this palette, I love this also as an eyeshadow. It's really phenomenal, and I like that you can mix and match. I kind of like this as is. I do like all of the products. The bronzer is my favorite, and I just had to mention because that is my go-to. I just love how it looks on the skin, and again, I have that on here today quite liberally because I needed to deepen up the little bit too light Cary Grant SPF, but that is a phenomenal, phenomenal product. For eyes, I love the Gressa eye tints, and now I love many of the shades, but the perfect fall shade is in the shade Plum, and I have also used this for years. They have gone back to the old packaging, which is in the black jars, which maintain the product for longer, so I'm thankful for that. So don't mind the packaging here. Just let's talk about the color, and it is a beautiful reddened brown, and because it has that little bit of a brown to it, it's very, very wearable. But I do have this all over my eyelid here today with another product that I'm going to be mentioning in just a moment again. But these are fantastic because they're very thin, they blend easily, they come in an array of gorgeous colors, and they also wear very nicely on the eyes as well. Easy to use and a perfect fall color. What more could you ask for? All I have on today is that shade all over my lid, a touch of Sappho Victoria, which is that orange shadow I love through the crease, and then I have this guy, and this is the PYT Glam Glitter Gel in gold. I've mentioned these in quite a few of my more recent uploads. These are fantastic. However, I do like to apply them with a brush. They are a more watery based, very, very sparkly option that's not at all gritty. They're very, very thin, and that's what I think is so approachable about them. Yet they're more glittery than the Kosas. The Kosas have a good mix, but it's like pigment with some glitter. These are more like glitter gels, as the name would suggest. So I just took a little bit on a flat brush and packed it just on the center of my eyelids today. You can see it totally transformed the eye look. They have 2 other shades. They have a pink shade and a more white tone. I have all 3 of them. I love all 3 of them, but the gold is the perfect one for my fall edit. Last skin product, and then I have 3 lip products, and then you are free to go, is the RMS Master Radiance Base. Now when I heard about this, I was like, I don't know, it's kind of gimmicky. I like the Master Mixer. I like the illuminizers that they already have. I was like, I don't know if I need this. Oh, but you do. I'm wearing it as a highlight here today. It's so wonderful, and I love it. This is a multi-functioning product. If you don't own a luminizer from RMS already, I especially encourage this purchase because you can mix it with the RMS foundation that I love, or any foundation that you have. You could wear it on its own, they say. I think it's a little too shiny, but I think just on the high points of your face when you have no makeup would be a really nice way to just get a little bit of a glow on, you know, provided you're not wearing a mask, because then that's all covered up. But, or if you film YouTube videos, it looks great on camera, just saying. But my favorite way to use this is as a highlighter, and it is just a big old jar of highlight. It has quite a rich texture, very similar to the RMS foundation if you're familiar. So I just take a little bit on the back of my hand, warm it right up, and it's a beautiful champagne tone. I really think this is a quite universally flattering shade. Of course, if you're very, 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 very fair, I think that might sit on top of the skin a little bit too much, but I'm quite fair at this moment, and it still sits nicely on mine. So that gets 2 thumbs up from me. Finally, let's power through some lip options. I've said it before, but I just gotta say it again. As I've gotten older, specifically when I hit 25, you guys, I don't like how lipstick looks on me. I'm so terribly picky with it. So I like my sheer lip options, my Thick Glow lip color serums, glossy balms, all of that good stuff that's really been popular lately, which I love that trend. I hope that's here to stay. But one I quickly want to mention, still obsessed with the Kosas hyaluronic tinted lip balms. I love the shade Rush. I love the shade Pulse. They both are quite similar. Rush is a little bit lighter. Pulse is always in my purse. They give a really nice amount of very, very, very natural lip color that I am obsessed with. They're so comfortable to wear. They don't wear all patchy and weird. You don't need a mirror to put it on. Just do it. I love you, Kosas. Kosas gotta be mentioned in every video. It's like the law. And like I said, I love my Thick Glow Beauty lip color serums, and this came out in a set, so I don't believe it's available to purchase on its own yet, but the beautiful lip collection I swatched on the Integrity Botanicals IGTV, so I'm gonna link that down below. Gorgeous set at a great value, but the shade AU in this set, this is what I'm wearing today. Oh my god, it is truly my lips, but way, 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 way better. It's a pink tone nude that is very warm tone, but it's not peach, it's not orange. It just has a lot of life to the shade. While it's a nude, it's not washing me out. It's just not competing with what I have on. It's not making me look 100 years old like I feel like all lip product does. Of course, it's the lip color serum formula, so you know it is the best on the market. Cannot say enough good things about this shade. I am wild about it. I think it's my favorite lip color serum shade ever. I feel bad. I feel like scared putting that out into the universe. It feels like commitment. There's so many good shades. But anyway, I wanted to end this video off with an Ilia product, and I got this in my Credo Beauty haul, so I'm going to link that down below for you. It came in a really nice little set that you could check out, but I knew I always wanted their balmy gloss in Tahiti, and this little set that they were offering happened to have Tahiti in it, and I'm so happy I picked it up because I wear this all of the time. This is very similar to that AU shade from Thick Glow. It just has a little bit more of a peachy pink to it, so it's a little bit more bright, a little bit more poppy on the lips. You'll see, I'll swatch them next to each other maybe so you could see, but it has a very similar, very comfortable, very balmy formula, much like the Thick Glow Beauty lip color serums, in an array of beautiful colors. I think Dani may have even done a video on these, so if she did, I'm going to include that down below so you guys could check it out, because that's the only shade I've used, but I'm very, very curious to pick up some more. But that is it, everyone. That is my fall edit. Oh my god, I know it was a good one. It was a doozy, right? Let me know what products you're loving for fall. And before you go, please, 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 please subscribe. Subscribe. I'm gonna be uploading when I upload, which hopefully moving forward will be once a week. I'm doing my damn best, okay? And give this video a big thumbs up. And especially check out Dani. She is wonderful. She uploads so much amazing content. She talks about so many amazing products. I don't think we have any crossover on our list, so if you want a whole bunch more to take a look at, I'm gonna have Dani's video linked down below for ya. Say hello for me, send her a whole lot of love, okay? But thank you to Dani for collaborating with me. Thank you all so much for watching this video and listen to me yap for what feels like eternity. I really appreciate you for that. Check me out on Depop. I sell vintage. I think I might even sell this Columbia fleece. I just had to have my little roll in the hay with her. I love it so much. I like that it's a warm item but with spring colors. Follow me on Instagram over at Green Bunny Video. I post over there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out on Integrity Botanicals and check Dani out as well. But thank you guys so very much, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!